Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast collection Vidor's channel. Here is the Bugatti Type 35 by Micro Machines. This is part of the Bugatti Speed Legends 5-car set that features 5 different Bugatti cars, and it has an included bonus called the Micro City Scene. I'm going to feature the bonus after I review all the cars in the Bugatti Speed Legends 5-car set, starting with this one. This is a recolor of the Type 35. If you're curious on how the Type 35 looks like in the original color, you can check that in the video channel playlist in the Micro Machines section. We're going to do a size comparison between this Micro Machines car and a regular 1/64 scale car. If you've been following the channel, you're going to recognize that this larger car, the 1/64 scale car, was the main car in the previous video. The size comparison, you can see the size difference. I think for this Micro Machines, this is twice or thrice the size when you compare it to the 1/64 scale car. So you can put 3 altogether of this Type 35 to somehow compare it to be the same size of this car. Very small. But what Micro Machines is all about is, despite being small, it is very detailed. This is a 1920s car. It's a racing car. I'm not very familiar with most of the parts included with this kind of car, so I'm just going to try to make some educated guesses as we check the details. We're going to start checking the passenger side. This is a right-hand drive car. The passenger side is filled with these paint designs. Even the belt buckles that connects the extra wheel are colored. These are painted in orange, the belt buckles. It also has some belt buckles in the engine that we're going to see. Same sized wheels. Racer number 76. And under the paint designs are some lines that I'm sure these are engine vents around here in the racer number, but I'm not certain what these lines are for. These are maybe for designs. And even here, even if this is very small, the Micro Machines designer managed to put some lines for the doors, and there's a door handle. In the front, it has the grille painted in black and the Bugatti logo in the form of a red spot. I'm not sure if there's some white paints on the red spot, but most likely they're not. It's just a reflection from the light. A wide bumper, and at the top are some lines for the engine, the belt buckles, and I think that is the windshield for the driver. At the right side, this is the driver's side. It has some paint designs for the belt buckles and a different kind of casting detail. Instead of seeing an extra wheel, it has a lever. This might be a handbrake or a transmission stick. I can't tell. I'm not familiar with these kinds of cars in the 1920s, but it's here and the detail is included. Just like on the right side, no, make that the left side. The right side has lines for the engine, vents. They're the same here. And it has these lines for most likely designs at the base. Same sized wheels with the spokes in the form of paint designs in the color of silver. There are lines at the back. Okay, we're gonna switch to the back of the car. There are lines at the back that I'm not sure what they are for, uh, because I know the lines here in the front are for the engine vents, but what about these? I'm just gonna assume that they are for aerodynamics, for Because this is a race car, the wind should get out faster to reduce the drag. So I'm going to assume that these are lines for the uh, aerodynamics. At the bottom is an exhaust on the left side. There's a pip on the top. Going at the top of the car, I can do this because this car is very small. We get to see more lines for the engine vents. Belt buckles, I checked on the web that these belt buckles are made of leather, and that's interesting. Leather to close the uh, engine hood. The interior is the same color as the belt buckles to tell that the seats are made of leather. The car seats have these cushion details. The driver's wheel in the front of the driver's seat on the right has some casting detail. Interesting. There's even a glove compartment. I almost dropped the car because it's too small. Going at the red back, it has a pip on the top, and this is for the gas door. Looking at the front, there's also some sort of a gas door on top. I'm guessing that this is the radiator fluid cap, wherein they place the cooling liquid for the radiator. I checked that on the Bugatti wiki, and I think that is the radiator cap. Very small, but Micro Machines included this little detail. Like most Micro Machines, so make that right now. I'm seeing all of them are made of plastic body and a metal base. This one also has a plastic body and a metal base. I think I have yet to see a Micro Machines model that has a metal body and a plastic base. We get to see some copyright information, screws, and the additional detail for the exhaust at the back. Very nice, small, detailed Type 35 Bugatti model. This ends my video art of the Bugatti Type 35 Bugatti Speed Legends Edition by Micro Machines. Thanks for watching, enjoy your collection, and see you with the next model.